reminisce. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Kenlo back at it again, and today we have Heem. How you doing today?
I'm good, so
I'm good, thank you. So tell us how you got started with your photography and your clothing line.
iambition.inc. Honestly, I started iambition.inc. I went unemployed. I lost my job in October, and I didn't like that feeling.
Right.
I always played with cameras. I was heavy Snapchat mode, heavy just take a pic anyway. One day, my friend, she was a photographer. She needed somebody to shoot. I never did it before. I did it. So I was real good at it. I figured, why not, make money off of something that you like doing? So I started the photography aspect. Then the clothing just kind of came natural. I like to get dressed. I figured, why not put clothing to a name? When you see iambition, oh, that's Heem. That's my kind of, so it came one.
That's what's up. So when you lost your job back in October, did you feel discouraged at all? Which means, which led you to start what you do now?
Honestly, I wouldn't say it was discouraged. It was more of letting people down. Because I was always that kid that people looked up to. Family, everybody looked at me. So when I lost it, when I finally dropped the ball, I didn't like that feeling. And it was it took me a little minute to figure out exactly what I wanted to do. But I knew I didn't want to work for no one. So then that's when it was, let's pick up this camera and see what I can do with it.
Okay, so now that you, used to using the camera with your clothing line, how has that really been for you so far?
Honestly, this camera's taken me plenty of places. I've been on the yacht, been on the plane, going to California and Atlanta this month for a couple different shoots. So I'm on your show right now. I guess I would say to people, if you have a vision, if you have a dream, follow it, and take pride in what you do, and then try to bring people along. I'm open to teaching people and, meeting people. That's the biggest part, and every connection goes a long way.
So with your vision board, or the vision that you have, would you say that is it what can I say, is it everything that you imagine?
It's actually more than I imagined. Honestly, I would have never thought, in October, that by July I can say I've done a wedding, I've done countless events, I've been on a yacht, I've been on the plane for it, It's just once you have a vision, just run with it and see as much you can get out of it, and really the hardest part is just sticking to it. Everybody picks up a camera, not every photographer. Everybody makes clothing, what makes you different. And that's the aspect I wanted to show, I'm different, I'm not the normal.
So between the yacht and the plane, what was the best out of both of them?
Man, I want to say the yacht, just because that's a whole different feel.
That's funny that you say that, because when I see a lot of people on Instagram and they pose and take pictures on yachts, it's you see it looks so heavy. It's the best feeling.
Honestly, I got some stuff coming out a couple months ahead, and I'm gonna make sure if you haven't been on a yacht yet, I'll make sure I'm part of the reason you get on. Honestly, I don't want to drop all the dates and tell people what I want to do yet, but definitely know in the near future.
Okay. So with your clothing line, so what do you expect from your clothing line? How far do you want to take it?
At this point, the sky's the limit. I just had my first fashion show last Friday.
Okay.
Tell
us about that. I was about to say, how was it?
Yeah, it was a huge turnout. The first one is always the one you test and everything. For me to look out into a crowd and see the whole crowd full, and people believing in the movement, and really wanting your clothing is big. It's I have a lot of people pre-ordering clothing, so
that's what's up.
I'm just trying to figure out different ways to reinvent itself. This is a one-of-one that I'm coming out with, so I definitely want to go a distance with it.
Okay. So with both your photography and your clothing line, do you want to take it as far as being one of the top names, or just knowing that you had a positive impact with people?
I feel if you're not going to do something to be the best, why do it?
Right.
I do want to be in that conversation. I want iambition to be in the same conversation as Gucci and stuff like that. And I want to be able to, I was always taught your name is everything.
Right.
So therefore, people have something to look back on later on. I want to have my kids be able to say, okay, my dad left me this, and then they can, reinvent it.
Right.
So I definitely wanted to go as far as possible.
So I don't want to compare nobody in Philly, but do you want to be like as big as say like Milano or like other like Love Your Face or anything like that?
It's funny because honestly, Milano is very inspirational.
Okay.
She actually gave me an opportunity to shoot. I shot her last fashion show.
Oh wow!
I was one of the press for it.
Okay.
And it was a definitely huge experience, and it also pulled me out of my shell. I was nervous to do it. Like,
I can understand.
I was an early born photographer, and I'm in the room with celebrities. And like, at first I was starstruck. After maybe an hour or two, it's like I became comfortable, and that's what made me realize that that's for me.
Right. So with you being comfortable and everything, like, that's what you knew, like, not that. Like, I already know you said this is for you, but did you feel like a stir yourself, like in that moment?
Honestly, it did start making, because now it's like, I think the biggest part with iambition and me personally is like knowing that people didn't believe in me in the beginning,
right.
And now those same people were wanting to work with me, same people wanting to buy clothes, and that's like, that goes out to anybody. As far as if you start something, don't immediately get mad when people don't support you. Everyone's not going to support you regardless. No matter how good you are, people talk about Milano all the time, and she gives back to the community. At the end of the day, your name is everything. I don't want no negativity with my name at the end of the day. So anything I put out is going to be my best, and who rock with it, who rocks with it, who doesn't, who doesn't.
So, like, both of you trying to be in your clothing line. Who do you want to see in your portfolio, or who do you want to see in your clothing line?
If I could pick a couple of people to rock some iambition gear, Big Sean at the top of my list.
Oh
Big
wow,
Sean,
that's the first time I heard it.
Big Sean, heavy drip guy. Like, I feel like Big Sean definitely dressed his ass off. Chris Brown definitely dressed his ass off. Rihanna, of course.
Oh yeah.
Everyone wants to
see Rihanna, like.
Shit, I'll try to get some shit to Drea.
Oh yeah, Drea, I can definitely see that.
Gucci, I definitely see that. Like, when I'm out LA next like couple weeks, I'm definitely trying to get it out there. Like, I go to Atlanta in a couple weeks. Like, that's the part that people. I want to say you have to leave Philly to really follow your dreams, because Philly full of hatred. No matter how good you are, it's always hatred. It takes you to leave to figure out what you really want to do.
So, that being said, leaving Philly and things like that. So, is that how you find your inspiration, by leaving the city as well?
That I felt. I would say my inspiration was back in college. I just graduated last year.
Oh, congratulations.
I had almost tore my Achilles. My cousin got killed. That's his soul. I was going on with a couple different things with my family. Like, I remember sitting in my dorm room for 4 hours. I listened to Wale Ambition. And then it finally hit me, like, I've always been ambitious. Like, I've always lived by ambition. Never was scared to stand alone. I was always a leader. I feel like the lion symbolizes a leader.
Right.
And I had it tatted already. It was so it finally hit me like, Heem, like, take a step back, reevaluate yourself. I sat drawing on a vision board, and like, I drew this stuff out as far as clothing, but not photography. I just went to school for business.
Okay.
And like, I just knew, like, I had a drive, and that drove is what pushed me.
Okay. So with you being in college still, with this dream, was there also motivation as well? Knowing like I gotta graduate, but I also gotta have something to do when I graduate.
Yeah. Because so many people go to college and get out of college and not have nothing.
Right.
And me, like, I was working all through college. I left college, graduated, had a new job.
Okay.
And I feel like I went through the limelight stage for a minute. Like, when you start making a lot of income, it changed you. And that's the biggest part. I didn't want that. And then when it changed me, I lost it all.
Right.
And me losing it all really made me realize what's important and what's not. So I would say, like, everything happens for a reason. If I'd never lost my job, I would have never started iambition.
Okay. So with everything that you've been through, game situations, knowing what you wanted to do, what's your greatest advice to anybody that's your age or older than you or younger than you to, for anything that they want to start or are passionate about?
I'm going to say, like, if I can give you any advice, if you have something you want to do, make it a job for you. Because if you don't love it, it's not going to keep you drive. It's not going to keep you going. And it's like, I would say, put your first foot forward and take off. The right people that's supposed to be around and bring themselves to you.
So, this a good interview. Like that's somebody good.
It's cool.
I feel like, you know, what you just said there, that's so true. Like, you really gotta have, like, the drive, you know, the ambition, you know, everything, you know, and still like that, and still thinking to do what you want, you know, being, like, with this right here, I literally started doing videos, for like, 2 years ago. I wouldn't have thought in a million years, like, I would be, like,
oh, and that's so
you
dope,
know, like,
that's so
like,
dope, like, everybody want to do videos, but what makes you different, like,
right,
what you're doing is phenomenal, like,
and it's,
like, you bringing people into a world where there's no hatred,
right, and
all
that's the
positivity.
Thing. And that's the thing, like, I hate when people are negative, like, seriously, like, if you want to be around anybody, I feel like you need to be around a group of people that got the same drive, same mindset, you know, same energy as you, because if you bring too much negativity, that's going to ruin the whole platform, like, that's it, like, it's a dumb button, like.
And to top it off, it's like those people navigate to you, like,
exactly,
you know,
exactly.
you never have to ask support.
Back.
Yeah, like, you never have to ask for support, honestly. Like, the people that want to support you will support you without asking. Like, me personally, I support all my friends, except for the ones that's, like, if you selling bud, I can't just say I'm going to support you. Like, that's not something I want to put my name into. But if you a rapper, and, you know, I listen to your music, and I feel like you have something there, I'm going to tell you both good and bad.
Exactly.
That's the part a lot of people miss out on. You have to have somebody that is truthful with you. Like, if people told me, oh, you terrible at this camera shit, put that shit down, I'd have put it down. Like, some people, like, that's the truth, because you let your friend go rock out. People, now he the bed. Like,
yeah, that's the crazy part.
I ain't gonna let none of my friends be the bed. I
feel like, with everything you do, I feel like it's trial and error. Like, you gotta try it. Like, you gotta just do it. Like, it's so many things I done put into this show. Like, I'm like, man, this was eggs. Like, ain't nobody tell me, like, I was like,
look back on it, like, damn,
I did that. Like,
yeah.
Like today, I dropped a little short video. I had my do-rag on, but I always felt like, I had to be, like, authentic with the public, because I'm like, it's cool, you know, to do your editing and everything on videos and stuff like that, but if I'm going to keep it a view show, y'all got to see me in my life. Like, y'all got to see me for what it is. And
like, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
a
fact.
Like, wearing this makeup, I don't say nobody that wear makeup and everything, but trying to do yourself up for the people, you taking away from who you truly are. That's how I feel. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, just like you said, you gotta accept your flaws. Like, I know, like, one thing I will say that I took away from, like, losing my job and being stressed out, like, I lost hair from that shit. Like, the stress is real.
The stress is real.
And I was trying to hide that shit for a minute, and then I realized, like, that shit battle wound. Like, I can say, like, I succeeded getting over being stressed out. Like, that shit, stress is real.
Like, when I first started, I went through a real bad breakup, and then I lost my baby sister. So it was like, and I was only, like, 19 at the time. So, like, me being 19, and it was my first year of college. So it was like, I was going through a cool hell of a lot. But I was like, hey, you gotta do something to really boost yourself up. Like, you can't look for the energy that you want from other people. And that's how I always felt. Like, I don't want to take nobody else's energy, use it, and then, you know, keep it and make it a process. So I just felt like you said, like, you gonna do something to do it. Like, you'll be surprised how far it can take you. Cause, like, I ain't know nobody. Like, I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, and then I started meeting people. Like, the first person that was on my show was actually a contestant from America's Next Top Model. So I was like, damn. Like, I just went to her book signing, and she was like, yeah, I do it. And I'm like, you know me. So I was like, hey.
You'll be surprised that people you meet. And I told my friends, like, they laughed at me when I said it, but, like, I treat every interaction like a transaction and a receipt.
Seriously, that's serious. That's
and it's
so
like, because
true.
you never know who you might cross paths with. Like, somebody this big, then a year from there,
they could be this
big,
right?
like,
they could be like colossal. Like,
it's like, I shot with people, and I look back on it now, and I'm like, damn, like, I got a friend, like, he does video, music, productions, makes beats, everything. And nobody even know who he is. Nobody would know that he does that.
Yeah, that he does that, right.
And that's like my right hand. Like, and people laugh, and I'm like, no, when it comes to video, I know how to do it, but I have somebody that does it. He takes pride in it.
Right.
So therefore, I'm gonna support him. Like, I even open iambition up to him. Like, all right, listen, I'm gonna take over all photography, take over all video. Like, and that's like watching somebody else grow within you growing. Y'all going down one, like, y'all individuals, but y'all path become one at a point. Like, that's my brother at the end of the day, and I respect everything about him as a person.
So you heard it here first, guys. Make sure you hit up Heem for photography and also his clothing line.
iambition. You can follow me at iambition, iambition __. Thank you.
Y'all know where to find me, MySpace. Like, no, y'all go follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram at The Kenlo Show. And that's all, folks.
Peace.
Out my grapefruit trunk. I dominate, break loose, giving mics minstrel cycles. Streets disciple, I rock beats that's mega trifle and groove even smoother than